All right, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I got another special guest in the building. I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself.
Kendrick Holmes, the actor.
How you feeling, Kendrick?
Man, I feel good, man.
Now, I like to start off, with a little background. Like,
Okay.
where you from?
Chicago, South Side.
Like, where exactly? Like,
Low
where you
end.
grew up?
39th.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, low end.
So, what was it like growing up on the low end when you was little?
Oh, when I was little, it was crazy, man. It was fun, too, though, man. But majority of the time, man, like, I spent my childhood playing sports, man. But growing up in Wentworth, man, it was, single mom, grandparents, 5 young men raised up in one-bedroom apartment, man. So that's where I come from, man. I most definitely come from the heart, the streets of Chicago, man, where it's gritty, where it's dirty, it's ugly, where you got to get it, by any means, man.
But when you come up in that, you don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's like normal life.
Yes,
you
sir,
ain't
it's
even
normal.
know what you didn't and did not have. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
So what would you say is some of the things you learned growing up over there?
Oh, man, some of the things I learned, man, where to start? Just being, what I learned from where I come from. I mean, it's kind of a tough question, man, because like I say, man, being raised up with 5 young men in the household with a single mother, I can't say that it was, easy. But far as like, hold on, what you say again? My bad.
Like, what was some of the things you learned growing up where you grew up at?
Coming from where I come from, just not being a quitter, man. Just being a go-getter, man. It was, I don't know, man.
I know for me, like one of the things.
I know you're going to have to cut that.
One of the things I had learned growing up at a young age, it was like, cause I ain't had cable until we was like 17, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to figure out, like, my mama had a cable or wall thing in her room, and one day I was like, bro, I got this long ass cable cord in my closet. Let me hook this shit up and see what's to it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, we got tired of watching Channel 11 and, Spangoolie and shit. You feel me? So we had a VCI. I ran the cable cord from her thing to the VCI, bro. We had cable. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And OG got the hating because, she ain't
That's
had
how y'all
cable.
made cable?
Facts. Because back in those times, like, they when they cut off your cable, like, it was still analog is what they called it.
Yeah.
So it was, you still had cable. You just needed the cords to just hook it up to your TV. And I guess the VCI had some shit inside it that allowed me to, with the VCI, you could turn it channels on the VCI. And somehow, shit, the VCI got me to Cartoon Network and all this shit.
True.
So I would say that was the same, bro. Being resilient and just working with what you got sometimes will take you far. And a lot of people growing up in the environments that we come from, like, you can either go down the right path or the wrong path. Like, it's just them two choices, and ain't no other choices out there. You feel me? Would you say you went down the right or the wrong path at a young age?
In the beginning, man, I say I most definitely went down the wrong path, man. It took me some time to really groom myself and to really grow. Like, a lot of people say to this point, like, I've grown, because I was a artist at first. I came in the game. I was, more focused on rapping and shit like that. Oh,
nah, you good, bro.
And shit like that. So I say, oh man, it was most definitely a crazy switch, bro. Most definitely was, man. Like I say, I didn't have the easy things in life. I pretty much had to raise myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, Man, I've been through a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know, and it's like crazy, like, and it's just been a blessing to even be in this situation, you know, because I got shot last year, so it's a lot of things that going through my mind, man, and still to this day, man. So I'm just trying to, you know, recover from a lot of things right now, and just, I had to most definitely change my crowd. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely had to change my crowd and move a certain way to get where I'm at now. So it feel good, and I appreciate everything that I'm doing now more than ever. But most definitely, it's a blessing, a curse, man. A good and the bad side, most definitely.
Let me ask you this, because you say you started off as a rapper.
Yeah.
Like how did you make the transition from being a rapper and starting to act? Like, did you want to act as a young kid? Like, how did you get into that?
I was like I said, I was doing the music. So like how I got into acting, 2014, man. I was growing my dreads at the time, and I had went into the Christian Field Styles Bar.
Okay.
It's on like Cottage or something like that, 60-something Cottage off Cottage, and I'm going in there, man. I go in there for some information about growing the locks. So they was in there talking about Vulture City too.
Right.
So I'm like, I seen the movie Vulture City. I saw it, but especially growing up in the low end, I most definitely saw the movie, but they was in there talking about it. I had no idea how much as it grown and being so big as it is now.
Yeah, that shit took off.
So I'm like, all right, so when they in there talking about the auditions or whatever, so the guy asked me like, you should come, you know, you doing the music too, you should come and audition.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I gave it some thought, man, and I'm sitting at the crib, and I'm like, man, it's down the street. Should I just go to the audition, you know, in a few days or whatever? So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go. So I end up going, and it's this long line. So now I'm like, damn, what I get myself into? Like, should I just say fuck it and go back and rethink it? So I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm going to just stand in the line and do it. So I'm seeing people in line, they got their photos. Yeah,
they ready.
You know, they ready, like they really do it. So I'm like standing there, you know, looking like, okay, I'm this local rapper. You know, I'm rocking with Killer Clan. You know, shout out to Bo Deal. I'm rocking with Killer Clan, so I know I'm, you know, get something. So I go in and they hand you the script, go down, you know, go over it. So now I'm looking at it like, oh shit, like
this shit for real.
This shit for real. So by me not taking it serious, I'm like, all right, let me just join through it, you know. So when my number was called, I went in there, now I'm going in the room. They got, you know, Marcus Carruthers, they got Sam on the camera, and they got, you know, people sitting in. And I just joined it out. He, you know, read it to me, and I'm like, all right. So it was like, when I left, I was still like, man, there ain't nothing I wanted to do. I was just doing it anyway.
Right.
So the crazy part, bro, the crazy part about this story is I set up a photo shoot and to promote some music. I do the photo shoot, I threw my kids in it. You know what I'm saying? My son. So the director hit me up, Marcus Carruthers hit me up on Facebook, like, this 2014, like, that's your son? I'm like, yeah, that's my son. And he like, I wanna use him for Vulture City. So, you know, in the back of my head, like, he ain't even auditioned.
Right, like, what you mean?
What you mean? Like, what you mean you wanna use my son? So I talked to his mom, and she was like, all right, cool, like, let's do it. So we take my son on set, and you know, he's doing his thing or whatever like that. And you know, when you go on set, so now you learning, you watching, you know, I'm sitting back watching how things go. And one day somebody like that he was using for background ain't show up. So he was like, come here, you think I could use you? And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Right, facts.
So it went from that to, oh man, I need to do something else. the audience ain't gonna know, you know. I ain't know nothing about movies or how they do the editing and all. He's like, they ain't gonna know. So I just started doing different pieces, and I got a little comfortable. So after that, I just ended up doing like smaller background role, like okay, Empire, stuff like that. So, and years later, boom, up until now, he working on Vulture City, which they turned Vulture City 2 into a movie. It was called City of Vultures. And then years later, which is now, he started working on City of Vultures 2. And this when a pandemic and things was going on. So now I'm working at DTLR and stuff like that. You know, I always, you know, kept a job and stuff too though. So I'm at work.
People starting to notice you.
Yeah, so not even that yet. It was cause you know, this was back in 2014 when my son did it.
Right.
And I was doing the background. So now I'm working with DTLR and stuff like that over the years, and the pandemic hit. Now they looting and, you know, stuff like it's crazy. So now I'm sitting out a job, right? So now I'm, you know, the music over the years, not how it used to be, you know, they got the, you know, the GD, the BD thing going on, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm getting older, I'm trying to figure out what's left for me, man. So I'm basically giving up. You know, I'm like, man, I ain't make it yet. I'm almost, you know, this. I'm not finna be pushing this music, you know. So I just started doing TikTok videos, bro. Like showing a different side of me that only, like if a female, like my ladies, if you date me, you know that side of me, the goofy, you know, that side of me. So I just started expressing myself more. Being me.
Was you more comfortable with doing that because you had sat around the set for so long?
Hell yeah. So I just started doing videos of the Bernie Mac skits and all that. And I'm hitting it on the money. I'm throwing the head on. I'm dressing up to the T. And now I'm posting on Facebook. Now I'm seeing people laughing and I'm making people day. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. He posted again. Boom. Audition. City of Vultures 2. And I'm like, all right, I've been doing a lot of background work and I'm, you know, just been watching and stuff. So he like, he called me like, we're doing auditions and stuff like that. I want you to audition, you know, audition for this role. So I'm like, man, he not gonna pick me. You know, I went through this before, you know. He not gonna pick me, man. So I did it in TikTok. I didn't even upload it to TikTok, but you know, you could save it and delete it or whatever you do it. So I ended up just sending the video straight to him. And he posted it and let them decide. Once he posted and the people decide, that's when I was like, damn, like, did I really get the part? Like, did I really get this part? Like, yeah, man, yeah, you know, you got it. I'm like, damn, no, man. Like, in the back of my head, like, no, man, I ain't never do this shit before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I ain't never do this shit before. Like, last year, like, and I told the story, like, damn, he ain't even picked me years ago. He picked my son, you know? And we always kept in touch, but not like that. So I did it, and shit, man, once I saw myself on camera doing the little crying scene, I said, yep, I got it. And the directors and everybody was telling me, the producers and the camera crew was telling me how good I was and how I should do it and how I should pursue it. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then, after that, you know, remind you, I said I was doing background work for Empire, but the same people that I was doing it under, you know, the little agency or whatever. So they end up, you know, sending out the things, and I just fill out, boom. And I go there, and I notice that full of, you know, in the background, they pick you for certain stuff to put you at. Yeah. So I noticed, like, I was getting picked for the specific spots to be on camera. So I'm like, damn, like, they actually picking me to be, like, on the camera. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I got the email, boom. The Shy, feature role. Looked at it, I say, no. it's just some background work, you know. I ain't gonna be talking, you know. So then I'm like, damn, when I get there, I'm like, okay, I'm finna do a little scene here. I ain't talking, but they actually finna, you know, get me seen. There's something like.
Right.
So then they tell me how the role is gonna be, and I'm like, damn. So you're gonna walk the old lady and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay. It's in the air, and I'm like, oh shit, there I am. Like, oh shit, it's happening. Like I found something that actually loved me. You know, I loved music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I actually found something that loved me, like embraced me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I had this thing when I be like, oh, the tattoos. I throw makeup on, cover it up, use an actor. You know? So it used to bother me, but then I'm like, I come in like this now. You know, whatever they gonna do, however they gonna change, let them change it. So then I just fell in love with it, bro. And after that, and then I sat back, and that's when it happened. Like I said, when I got hit up, and I'm like, damn, what now? Now I got really got to decide like what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna do this music shit and be in this shit, or I'm gonna do this acting shit and be in this shit? So now I'm sitting in the hospital, like, and I'm noticing like certain people I was really rocking with.
They wasn't nowhere to be found.
They wasn't nowhere. You could chase all the women in the world, they ain't there neither. Okay, and I noticed like producers and writers and actors that I've met checking up on me more than the normal people that I was hanging around.
Let me ask you this: a lot of people feel like when they put in those situations, they put in those situations for a reason.
For a reason.
And a lot of people say it's to know who with you and who against you. And it's a lot of people out here that say, "Man, I met this motherfucker a year ago, and they riding harder than me, for me for somebody that I known for 10 years."
Yeah.
So do you feel like I know getting shot ain't fun, bro.
Nah,
I know
man.
it ain't fun.
It woke me up.
But do you feel like you had to go through that to make the next step in life?
Yeah, I most definitely had to, man. For real, I had to sit down, bro. I was doing too much, bro. Too much, man. And then that music is like take toll of you, especially if you passionate about it. You trying to let people know who you is and what you represent and what you all about.
Yeah.
I ain't got to do that no more. I'm comfortable, bro. For real. I'm comfortable with who I am and what I represent. So now, you know, take you back to what you said about how I was raised up. I tell you one thing, how I used to be like, I'm all for the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. Yeah, I am. It's in me. I never portray where I'm from, but now I'm at the point in my life where I want to give so much to them and to show them. Doing this, showing them like it's more to that box we was in, bro.
Bro, I'm sitting here hella inspired. Like I don't know if you ever told your story before.
Nah, for real, cause bro, I'm sorry because, like I said, I went through a lot, man. It was tough answering them questions from the beginning, bro. I was married, I was everything, bro. Homeless, everything. I got a story, bro. To this point, to being on this, my story's deep, bro. For real, just battling really doing this street shit. You feel me? Really doing this street shit, man.
Before we started the interview, you asked me like what made me do this. And literally shit like this.
Yeah.
Like because everybody got a story to tell.
Sir.
Everybody done been through shit. I don't care if you started at the top or if you started at the bottom. Everybody got something to tell.
And I'm gonna say this. As is, one of the greatest artists in Chicago. He got me in trouble on set one time, but he's in City of Vultures too, one of the legends in the movie, man. And he told me this, because I was reaching out to him musically back then, and he said this. I'm a shy conversation, man. He said this. Back then, I couldn't work with you, man. You was too wild. You was too this. You was too that. And to sit and watch you now, bro, I can say, bro, you changed, bro. Whatever you went through, bro, you changed. I could work with you now. You know what I'm saying? I can work with you now, bro. And everybody say this. Like I say, my crowd different. I love it, man. I tell you, man, I used to get up, man. I used to be like, fuck. Now I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. For real, bro. And it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy. Like I say, from the divorce, from being homeless, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get personal, man. Not being able to be that father in my kid's life during the divorce, that made me stronger, you know. So I look at it like this. Music, my daughter's like, all right, my kid's like, yeah, who wanna say, oh, my daddy rapper, okay, ain't going nowhere, right? Okay, it's cool. But my father, actor, you feel me? That make me feel better, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gotta, you know, hold no guns in the video. I ain't gotta do all that. You feel me? Like that's not I'm here for. That's not my calling. I understand it now. That got me this.
Bro, it's crazy. Because
that got me this. That shit woke me up. That hot five wake you up, bro.
But even hearing, like, you literally went in this shop to learn about your dreads.
Yeah.
You hear a conversation about
instantly cut them off.
A roll, you feel me?
Yeah.
You go like, man, because I know everybody go through that shit. Like, oh, do I want to do this shit? I don't really want, like, we get to talking ourselves out of some shit. And then you get there, you see the long ass line. Yeah. That'll make a lot of motherfuckers get the fuck up out that line.
Hell yeah, man. I wanted to leave quick, man, at that time. It was 2014. Bro. I'm damn. Like, I watched the movie, bro. I was a fan of it, coming from the low end. You know, you're a fan of it, you know? But when you been trying to, I was trying to do something else, man. I didn't pay attention to the signs. Even when I was on set, rest in peace to Turian Wilson, he used to tell me, like, man, you could do this, man. You could do this, man. If you stop fucking around, you could do this. You can do this. I'm telling you, man, you could do this. You know, fuck that, I'm a rapper, you know, I'm feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? But when you realize and recognize your calling, your true calling, that's when, like I say, if that wouldn't have happened to me, bro, I wouldn't be here. I love acting, man. I love acting.
That's crazy.
It's just like I went from like the shy to, but like I say, City of Vultures, Marcus Carruthers most definitely took me up under his wing, cause he sees something in me. You know, we movie after movie now. City of Vultures 2, Apple iTunes, Prime Video, Google Play, Xbox, and now we got City of Vultures 3 coming. You know, so it's most definitely gonna be up. And then we got the Racist movie coming.
You know what's crazy? Growing up, we always see ourselves as being certain people or doing certain things. Like, I wanted to be an athlete. Like, couldn't nobody tell me I wasn't going to be somewhere being a major athlete. It was certain things in life that was giving me signs like, nah, bro, sports just ain't for you. Maybe there's just some shit you just do on your own time, but sports is not for you.
Yeah.
And for you to be like, man, I want to be a rapper. I played sports growing up. And not want to be an actor at all, bro. At all. And then just stumbled your way into it. You feel me? By accident, bro.
From doing the background, and I've tripped and fell into this shit, man.
But you know what's crazy? You
started
you started embracing it. Because even with you doing the TikTok videos, like you could do this shit in front of your camera. That don't mean it's gonna turn into something. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you turning your camera on, doing the videos, got you the road that you needed to move forward, bro. And that's why I say, bro, I'm just sitting here.
He put
I'm
the
inspired.
pressure on me too, though. He like, it's your moment. You can do this. You sure you got it? You sure you? And it made me like. But when I was doing that scene, like when I was actually on set doing that scene in the car with him, I could sense that he was feeling that shit. Like, it was real pain, bro. If a lot of people say that, like, damn, he was crying for real in that shit. Like, that was everything that I actually was holding in from childhood, from this, from that, you know? For real, just holding in. I'm able to really be myself, bro. Really be myself. Over here, right, man, he this, he that. He got an attitude. But over here, it's like, I'm the nicest kid ever. I love it.
Have you ever seen this movie? It's called Slumdog Millionaire. bro. And what's crazy, because you describing, like, I personally feel like it's moments in our lives that we have been preparing for without knowing we was prepared for. You feel me? And like you saying, you sitting in that movie crying real tears, and people like, bro, he crying for fucking real. It instantly made me think of Slumdog Millionaire, because everything that they went through in their life, bro, turned him up into that, to make him a millionaire.
Man. I lost my son, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was 8 months when he passed away, around the time, you know, with my ex-wife. So, like, going through that too alone, I had to be strong at that moment. Them tears she cried every day, I had to sit and hold them. Because I had to, you know, we gotta
be strong.
Yeah, gotta be strong, you know what I'm saying? But them lonely days, I have my times, I'm like, all right, I can sit back. But I never come out. Never come out. But some reason, like, at that time, at that moment, it just came out. It ain't stopped. It ain't stopped.
I could tell how much you love this shit.
I do, man.
Because how we started the interview,
I was nervous.
On my mama, and then you got to talking about acting it, bro. That shit just started flowing out of you.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy because I'm stuck on a part that you had no passion.
I had no fans,
doing this
nothing.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
My bad too. A lot of people were saying it was, you know how you rapping, go to them shows, you got people on stage rocking. Yeah, I did that, right? But, you know, you always want that support. That support. Getting it.
That support turn you up.
Yeah, you not getting it, man. It's like, fuck it. I'm really being loved, man. And people that was over here though, they love the person that I've become. That's what I like about it, the change.
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here. That's why I'm over here and I'm staying. I don't like that side no more, bro. You can't pay me to go back over there. My guy tried the other day. Man, you gonna still do the song, the video? He gonna get mad at me right now. You gonna do the video for me, drop the song? I say, man, bro, you know I ain't messing with that no more.
Yeah.
You know I ain't messing with it no more. The love ain't there no more. It's not.
It takes strength to even turn that down and to be a man and be honest with your homie and tell him, nah, that ain't me no more. A lot of people can't do that, bro. A lot of people can't stand in their truth these days. Yeah. And I feel like the internet guides so many people through their life nowadays, bro.
I'm tired of, hey man, can you do this? And man, and I charge such and such. I'm damn, you from the city and you charging this much? Yeah. I'm trying to come up too. Like shit. Damn. So now it's like, hey, can I get you send the script over? It's easy. That's easy. Non-stop calls like that, bro.
Do you look at it as like, because a lot of people feel like you was just talking about trying to get somebody to do a verse or even like everything costs out here.
Promotion,
you know what I'm saying?
Videos.
Do you feel like you jumped into a bigger pond with the acting? You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to chase down things like you say, like shit come to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming to me. And I ain't got to do too much to sit back now. I feel like I lost a lot doing music. Take a lot of money, take a lot of time.
A lot of effort.
Take away of
especially in Chicago.
Yeah, because you trying to make it out. A lot of young cats don't understand. It take a lot away from you.
What are those moments like now where people recognize you and they like, damn, bro, you was in The Chi.
Yeah.
Or you was in Vulture City. Like, what are those moments like? It's coming crazy. From where you came from.
Oh, man. Shit, sometimes I get stuff free. I go to the restaurants, man, for real. I go to the restaurants, they notice me, man, they give me stuff free.
Off the love.
I'm like, no, man, I'm good, man. No, man, I'm good, man. When you on set, man, just let them know you got it from here. And we can come through set, man, and, I get that. Sometimes the clothes or whatever, too, though, man. They show me love, man. I just giving now, man. It's giving. That's crazy, man.
Like, what, like, now that you in the acting game, like, who would you say, because we all watch movies growing up, you feel me? And, like, not being inspired, but, like, at some point you had to look back and be like, damn, I fuck with this actor, I fuck with this actress.
Mark Wahlberg, Denzel, Wesley Snipes. Mark Wahlberg, Denzel, Wesley Snipes. Oh man, they're my top right now. That I used to watch back then, man.
Let me ask you this: what's your favorite movie of all time? Like, if you had to pick one movie, all time, you just love that shit.
Four Brothers.
Four Brothers.
I say that because it was five of us,
right.
So I look at that movie as like, damn, that's how we. No, I'm sorry, but no, that's my favorite movie, man, of all time.
I fuck with Four Brothers.
Especially
when they was out there, it was just snowy everywhere. You like, oh shit, it's down.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite movie.
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite movies at all times, and when I tell people this shit, they automatically look at me some type of way. But it was Save the Last Dance, bro. Growing up, I forgot when I watched Save the Last Dance. But a lot of motherfuckers be like, bro, you soft as hell for Save the Last Dance. But Save the Last Dance was a hood movie,
yeah,
bro.
they shot that at Phillips, right?
In Chicago. And growing up, I didn't even know. Like, even though they had the police cars and shit, I ain't even know that they shot it in Chicago until I got a little bit older. But I love that movie, bro.
For sure, man.
That shit was cold.
Yeah, that's decent.
My mama, I had told my rapper homie when I was doing an interview just like this, he like, Say the Last Dance.
No,
yeah, bro, that shit cold, bro. My girl was honestly just watching that shit when I left out. I don't watch it as much no more. Yeah. You feel me? But Say the Last Dance was my shit, man. So
you got another one?
Let me see. It was what the fuck? Light It Up. You ever seen Light It Up with Usher?
Yes, I did.
And they was in that high school.
High school.
His homie got shot. Remember Arnez from what the fuck Arnez playing? I can't remember what role he played on the TV show.
I know that movie.
Yeah, Light It Up. They was high school kids. His homie was getting beat at home, and Usher found out about it. The security guard tried to hem his homie up, tried to call home, get him in trouble again. Usher took the security guard gun. And end up shooting a security guard, and then they locked down the school and they barricaded themselves in the school and shit.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, Light It Up would be my second one.
It's decent.
Yeah, that shit cold. So like going like, man, cause this crazy, bro. Because we never know we gonna be in a role where we can inspire people. You know what I'm saying? So how does it feel being that person that can inspire somebody to change their ways or pursue acting or pursue something that they love?
It feel good, man. And even people that don't and ain't even as much passionate about it, they ask me. And that's coming from where I'm from. And that's the good part. I love that shit, man. When people try to get off the streets and do more things constructive than their life, than what we can do. We can do better, bro. Our youth can do better, too.
Facts.
I love that shit. So every time they come to me, bro, I try to shoot as much information as I can. Basically giving it to you. No charge, man, because I want you to do the same thing. What I was doing, it ain't work. What I'm doing is for God, bro. For real.
It's crazy because, like, most of my interviews, they hop in my inbox, you feel me? And I don't know how I choose people that I'm going to actually sit down with. It's a lot of people that, for some reason, I just don't respond to them. Yeah. I don't know why. It just be something in me, bro.
Most definitely appreciate
you. You hit me and I responded to you.
Most definitely appreciate
and I like to say, bro, like, this shit was supposed to happen.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be having this conversation.
I appreciate you, man.
And I love when people have something to tell. Because, like I say, that's why I started this podcast. Because I know words can inspire people, and everybody go through some shit that they need to get through.
Man, same dude, guns in the video, all that, man. But what did it got me? What did it get me? You know what I'm saying? A bad image, a bad rep. My kids got to see that. I ain't even look at it like that. I got three sons, man, 3 girls, man. My kids got to see that, bro.
Facts.
My kids got to see that. You hear me, young men? My kids had to see that. And now I'm giving them a better view of me. He acting. That's what he doing.
Man, a lot of people,
acting now.
A lot of people be scared to grow.
It's fake.
Be scared to grow up.
I'm proud of my growth, bro.
You should be,
I'm
bro.
proud of my growth. Because a lot of people was looking at me wrong, too.
Imagine the people that we've lost in the past, you feel me, that's no longer here, that didn't get a chance to grow because of the decisions that we was making that we, you feel me, were able to progress through, you know what I'm saying? So that shit powerful,
That's cute and all. That's good and all. But at the end of the day, who you hurting? Your mom, your kids, your family.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let's bridge that gap. Like, for me, I'm glad I did because I ain't got to be in that box no more. I ain't got to pick and choose sides no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Acting, I could be in a whole nother world. Now I got everybody watching me from all aspects. You can be in whatever you is. I don't care, man.
Facts.
Now you watching somebody just like you and really sold the drugs and really sold the this and that and this and that. You feel me? And did this. And now he's doing this now and loving it. Proudly of it. You know, when I got shot, bro, and I'm going to say this a lot, when I got shot, a lot of people was looking at it like, yeah, he going to do this. Yeah, we going to do that. Oh, yeah, he not going. Beat him with success. That's going to hurt you more. Looking, damn. Look what position I put him in. I ain't take him out. But look what position I put him in a position to win. And now, at the end of the day, what's going to be done to you, I don't have to do it because I won. You know? I won.
Coming from Chicago, that's a powerful statement.
I won.
Because Chicago all about give back. Like everything that's happening in our streets.
Yeah, I ain't think twice of it. Yeah, you think of it at the moment, but deep down inside, nah. That was my first words, beat you with success.
Man, and I feel like
beat
a lot of
success.
people need to, and that's real, bro.
Beat you success.
Because we always trying to get revenge, and revenge don't get you nowhere,
because he gonna
bro.
be in the same position he in, right?
Facts.
I'm gonna be gone up, keep doing my thing until I'm there, right? While he gonna keep doing what he doing, he gonna end up dead or locked up until he change.
Look, this is my favorite question right here. I ask everybody this. I get all types of different answers. Like, if you can go back and give your younger self, like, any advice, what would it be?
Go to school. Go to school. You was talking sports. I played ball, man. For real. Like, that's what something I really wanted to do. And I wish I was tall as ever. You know what I'm saying? But go to school. I wish I would have stayed in school. I would have accomplished more than I would have accomplished now.
Yeah.
Go to school, stay in school. All 4 years in high school, all 8 in elementary school, all 4 high school, stay in school, do some college.
Now, you say you working on the new Vulture City. What else you got in the
We
tub?
got races. I got this the pup series. I'm filming with Jalen and Sherry. We got that going on. I got a audition tonight. Matter of fact, I'm doing an audition tape tonight that I got to send over for Tuesday. I got the Pup series. We got races. We got City of Vultures 3. And that's pretty much it, man. Just that.
Hey,
just
man.
grinding.
Shout
The list there.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of people don't get to change their circumstances, bro.
Yeah.
And like this some, like, I know you seen the Kanye doc, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
Man, there's some documentary type shit that you done lived through, bro. So I don't know when you gonna get to tell your story
I was
on
rapping,
a bigger
bro,
platform.
If I was rapping, this room would have been full, bro. Because I would, you know how you be. Oh man, I got an interview. Come on, I got an interview. Radio interview. You know how it be. Radio.
One time, bro.
Man, I got one time.
Motherfucker came in here with like 8 months. I'm like, bro, y'all gonna have to stand up.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Sit,
hey, look,
bro.
man, I feel good. My homie asked you, can I go? I say, man, I got it, man. I go by myself. You know, I feel good, like free, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know I was doing it for me, but more of everybody else. That's what I noticed. I probably was doing it more for everybody else.
Yeah.
To help the people around me just because I was doing the music and just because they was looking at me as, oh, he's the one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, grab everybody, let's go. I ain't got to do that no more. I feel free. Like, for some reason, bro, I feel free.
You should. That's how man, like sometimes I be slide like I got a mobile billboard. So I got a truck with a billboard that's attached to the back of it. It's a digital billboard and shit. And my son, he was out of school for a week. He go to what the fuck they call them type of schools? It ain't a public school. It's like a privately owned school, but it ain't private school though. So he be having weird ass days off, and he had a whole week off. You feel me? So his OG got to work, so he with me and shit. So he riding around with me in the truck, and we riding past big ass houses, bro. I'm in all white neighborhoods and everything, and like I'm getting inspired by just the shit that I'm around.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? So when I'm sliding and he get to see this shit. Like, this making him want to do this shit, and I can get him advice on how to do this shit in real time that nobody gave me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave me the information to do. I literally told him and his sister, I'm like, bro, I ain't buying y'all no more Christmas presents, no more birthday presents. That shit dead. For real, because they got everything they want. You know what I'm saying? I can't see them needing anything else, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm going to invest in y'all some stocks. You know what I'm saying? Get some investments.
Yeah.
Because imagine if when me and you was 18, you know what I'm saying, we had 25K just waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how we would have used that money or how farther advanced we would be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like little teachable moments. And I feel like this interview was full of teachable moments. Because we all faced with adversity at some point. And like I said at the beginning, you can go the good route or you can go the bad route. You know what I'm saying? It's 50-50 either way it go. The good route may not pay off. You feel me? The bad route may. It's all how the dice roll at the end of the day. But we faced with them.
You said that. You said the good. What you say? The good.
I say the good way may not pan out. You know what I'm saying? And the bad way might. You know?
I'm glad you say that. Because I used to sit back and say, how this motherfucker go to jail and do this, get out and be the hottest rapper ever? How this motherfucker just whack somebody and be the hottest rapper ever?
That's how it be sometimes.
But I'm just really pouring my heart out in this shit, and it ain't going nowhere.
But you know how you look at that shit?
Yeah.
You look at it like you said, karma, bro. Karma real, you know what I'm saying?
It's most definitely
You could have went and sought some revenge, you know what I'm saying? And who knows how karma would have dealt with you, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about being a grown-ass man at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At some point, we got to stand on our decisions. And as long as I can say, man, I might not be where I want to be, but I can stand on my decisions. You know what I'm saying? I know I got tomorrow to make it up. You know what I'm saying? And the day after that and the day after that. So that's why I say, bro, these interviews that just come to me, like I don't know when, you know what I'm saying? But when they sit on that couch, I know when, you feel me? And it's one of those moments, bro.
I'm glad I'm here, man. I'm going to keep saying it, man. I'm appreciative, man.
No doubt.
I most definitely, man, appreciate this moment, man. For real.
I appreciate
what
you for
doing,
sliding,
man.
bro.
You doing a lot right now, man. You know, not only just for the state of Illinois, but for the city of Chicago, man. Everywhere, man. You representing the culture, you know, on both sides. You're not just music, you know what I'm saying? You representing the culture, man.
Yeah.
The culture of entertainment. And keep going, bro. For real,
I appreciate
man.
that. I
For real,
appreciate
keep
that.
going, man.
That's why I do it, bro. That's why I do it. Like I say, I never know when these conversations is gonna happen. They just happen, bro.
There's gonna be plenty more, man. I got a story to tell, man.
Man, I got you, bro. We finna end this now. I'm gonna tell you how I got you, though. Bro. I got you. And once again, bro, I appreciate you for sliding through and chopping it up with me and being honest. You feel me? You was the second person that ever.
I was nervous, man. I was nervous.
You was the second person that ever been nervous. The other one was my cousin-in-law. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he had an amazing story to tell too, but he just wasn't.
I'm gonna say
used
this.
to it.
It's just going through so much. You know, you don't know where to begin, man.
Yeah.
And how them questions gonna hit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's most important to really just sit back and take your time and breathe a little. You know, like you say, when I switched it up, you know, because it gave me like, okay, I could really talk about this now. You know, then more of talk about, you know, of what I've been through. I'm gonna get out of that shell, man.
Hey, I like to blame it on the couch, man. People open up on
It's
the couch,
hot
man.
seat. It's the hot seat.
People open up on the couch, man. So once again, bro, I appreciate you for coming through and just being open and honest with me, bro,
Yes, sir.
and having this conversation.
Yes, City of Vultures, man. 3 coming soon. Races coming soon. The Pup series coming soon. Y'all stay in tune, man. You feel me? The actor Kendrick, man, no longer Sean Hyatt.
And that has been another episode of Conversations with Jay. Oh, my baby.